Hi, I'm Christel, and I'm here to do a reading, what I call the Frazzled and Frayed reading for each of the zodiac signs, because we're living in a time where things are quite overwhelming and people may be stressed, and some of you may feel that really, anxiety, stressed. You may even feel low or depressed, exhausted, all that sort of feelings. And I'm just going to do a reading to give you a way to deal with that, sort of a remedy, a potion, an antidote to deal with the stress and anxiety that comes with all these changes and all these weird energies, and also these weird things that have been happening in 2020 and are still happening because we're not at the end of the year yet. But astrologically speaking, it's going to get a little bit more calm towards the second half of this month, and then December and the end of this year. So let's hope that's true. And then for now, I'm going to just start your reading. So Aquarius, this is your Frayed and Frazzled remedy, potion, antidote reading. Let me just put this down so we can pull the main ones. Usually I would say this is the antidote row, and I think it is. I think Aquarius, your fears are more around family and success, about how this cycle is changing. I think you feel you've come to an end of an era, an end of a certain cycle in your life, and everything is good there, supposedly, with this card, or mainly, that foundation is good, and it can be a family situation, can be a work situation, any life situation. But it feels like when there's a 10, it's like the end of a cycle as well. And then next we have the ace, if we go by numbers. So I'm not telling about the court cards like kings and pages and knights. I'm only talking about the number cards. So a 10 is the end of a cycle, beginning of a new one. Here, this is where you're quite comfortable, but it feels like there is this new cycle going to begin. And that is what brings in a little bit of, where is this going? What is it going to bring me? You don't know yet. So these three cards are your remedy when you have these insecurities about this ending, and then at the beginning. Insecurities, of course, are mostly in our heads. Sometimes they're very real, but mostly they are imagined, because they are dealing with things that we don't know yet. And what we don't know yet, we imagine in our heads worse than actually has to be. So how can you deal with these negative thoughts, these imaginings of the future that are not necessarily true or real in any way? Well, I'm going to start here first with the Ace of Swords. Aquarius, you can be very rational. You're very intellectual. You're very modern thinking, in a way, like future thinking, future-oriented thinking. You're very you have insights. You have vision. So the Ace of Swords here is these moments of breakthrough, and with these two and the Ace of Swords in between, sort of like cushioned by these two. The King of Pentacles is a king that is very grounded, knows what he wants, knows he can manifest what he wants, knows he has the tools, the talents, the skills, even the resources, even monetary resources, if that's what it is, to make new things happening. So to begin that new cycle. If you can embrace that king inside of you, that energy inside of you, you know, that inner knowing that you can do this, you have got it, you can control it, and you can manifest, and you can create whatever that new cycle is going to bring if you can trust that feeling and embrace the energy of the king. So really believe in yourself, then you're going to be all right. The belief in yourself is going to bring insights. It's going to bring breakthrough moments, and those breakthrough moments open up new things. And Aquarius, you need that. You need open vision. You need to create, this staircase. It's going round and round almost endlessly, but there is also that light shining. And I find that light really, the light bulb moment. That, oh, okay, so it's like that. And so trusting these two together, mastering that energy of staying grounded, staying focused, staying with yourself, and trusting the insights you get when you are grounded will give you rewards, and will give you also, let's look at the Nine of Pentacles with, these pentacles hanging there like little snippets, little insights, but also little treasures on your new journey that will make you go further and further, and that will launch you in that new direction, launch you in the beginning of that new cycle. And I think that you get them. These are insights. These are also small material rewards coming your way. It's like, it feels to me here, this Nine of Pentacles is like a step-by-step process, but you also have to have joy in that process. I think that, looking at the woman, she's quite relaxed. She is just reaching out. There's this dove sitting on the pentacle, but she's also smiling. So she's quite relaxed in it. So if you relax into that energy and know that whatever this ending is, it's an ending that had to come, and it's a new beginning that is going to come, and you're okay with that, then this is, it's going to be much easier, because endings are easier if you don't resist too much. Okay, so the I Ching card, I'm going to look at the term in English because this is in Dutch and sometimes it doesn't translate literally. So this is 47, hexagram 47. It's called confining. Confining, so limitation, feeling to yourself to be isolated, exhaustion, feeling yourself to be, closed out, not belonging, and problems. So I think this card is really to do with this ending. I think this is the fear that you have when this ending happens, that you will be isolated, that you will feel limited, that you will feel isolated from others as well, and that you feel you don't belong, because this is here shows that you belong, yeah? But when the cycle ends of the belonging, a new cycle opens up, and then you have to start looking for those people you belong with again. So the problems you think this ending is going to bring, don't let them overshadow you, because look at the light around this person. I feel that this light around the person is a bit like the protection of the king. And the protection, it's also, this light, the insights. So don't be afraid. These are the fears. And so be aware of them. Now let's see what this card says. It's the Sandpiper spirit, and it says be playful. And I think this person is quite playful. She's quite happy, relaxed, playful. And this card is heavy. But this card asks you to, look at this ending of the cycle in a playful way, and then deal with it, as things come, because you don't know yet what's going to come anyway, and it's going to be resolved step by step from the staircase. Here also step by step. So you have to trust the Sandpiper, who is also making a step, and take it step by little step. And I feel this is very much, connected to these two here. Because when you end the cycle and you're starting something afresh, something new, you cannot see the whole path. It's impossible to see the whole path. And that means you need to trust, and you take it step by step. I hope this helps you with your maybe frazzled, frayed, anxious, depressed, sad, whatever emotion. So that's it for you, Aquarius, and I'll see you later. Bye.